Ours check. First one in the room. Franceschi and Brenda, hello. Good to see you, Shayla. Hello, long daughter. Let's see, did I miss the... Yes, I did miss the exit. It's on this side. Are we going to be turned into stone? Maybe. You never know. Good to see you, Miss Glee. All right. Hello, brown sugar. Let's get out of the subway. If I can find my way out. Because I never take this entrance. I was like, let me take this other entrance here. Good to see you, Gail. All right. That's where I want to go, Center Street. Good to see you, Katya. Hey, everyone's here. Good to see you, Ryan. Good to see you, Marie. Good to see you, Bailey. All right, let's do this. Hey. Oh. Okay. Got your vaccination shot. Congratulations. Good to see you, Mario. Hello, Bethany. Ralph Rosa Buen train. Good to see you, Matthew. All right, 5:01. Right on time with our showtime today. Right on time with our showtime. Welcome. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Welcome aboard, everyone. Gotta go for a little jaunt today. Good to see you, Dirty. Got your vaccine a couple of weeks ago. Nice. When I get mine, I'm gonna attempt to live stream it. I'm gonna attempt to live stream my vaccine shot. My vaccine shot. But let's first go down to Collect Pond Park and let's say goodbye to Medusa because she will be leaving us on Saturday. She was here for about 5 months and this weekend she's going away. Hello, Bernie. Welcome. Bienvenue, Nebul. Bienvenue. Everyone follow Nebul. He's a great YouTuber in the south of France. Good to see you, CB Earth Day. Welcome. Criminal Courts building right here. Criminal Courts. It is so warm out here. I am happy. I was gonna wear a hoodie and I told myself on the subway, it's warm in the subway. Let me put my hoodie in my bag. So my hoodie is in the bag. Ah, there she is. Good to see you, Jacqueline. It's 5 o'clock, Nebul, 5 o'clock. All right. Into Collect Pond Park we go. And let's say hello to her for one last time. I am gonna miss her. And may bad karma come to whoever broke off her sword. And let's say hello to her one last time. Because she is leaving us. Oh, she got a new sword. Look at this. They fixed up her sword. Here's the artist's name, Luciano Albera. And she held up pretty good. She held up pretty good for the last 5 months. She held up pretty good. You had a good run, kid. You had a good run. So this was always a temporary piece of art, Ryan. This was always a temporary piece of art. I believe she used to be in Milan at one point, and then she came out here. She's a little chilly. I believe she's going to California next. I could be wrong. Good to see you, Will, driving out Northern Line. And I'm happy she has a fresh sword. She's Medusa. She don't need no clothes. Yeah. Well, it's getting warmer. That's the whole thing. It's getting warmer. But they have her purposely placed directly in front of the criminal courts building here as part of the Me Too movement. Oh, how I'm going to miss you. Beheading Perseus. Well, thank you for visiting our city, Medusa. Thank you for not turning me into stone. And this guy definitely did not have a good day. I'll tap you on your wrist. I will tap you on your wrist because I always like to say hello to my statues. I'll see you later, Medusa. Have a great one. Coming to the city. Good to see you, Susan, and good to see you, Johnny Mocha. Good to see you. She's a beautiful statue. It is a shame to Bailey. It is a shame to Bailey. It is a shame, but let's say goodbye to her. Bye. You were so awesome for the last 5 months. Good to see you, Owen. Welcome. Oh, I'm gonna miss Medusa. I'm getting a little emotional. I love my statues. I'm gonna have to go say hello to Fearless Girl and a Double Check. Yeah, she didn't gain the quarantine 15. No. Looks like your fresh president. Might be. Okay. Let's continue on. It is warm as all heck out here today, which is nice. But, you know, it's warm. Got my t-shirt on. Got my hoodie in my bag. Something tells me I'm not going to need my hoodie. Hopefully this sun will peek out in time for sunset. Sunset today is at 7:14 Eastern Time. There you go, Aisha Noor. There you go. Now this is what you don't do. Never ride bikes on the sidewalk. That is a $150 fine. Decides to give you a ticket. It's $150. Hey, look, it's night court. It started ridiculously foggy this morning. I actually almost did a live stream in the fog this morning, but I started getting called by some of the companies I work with. So I had to come downtown here earlier this morning, take care of some business. Then I realized I had enough time to go home, take a little bit of a shower. No, we just started, ABX Girl. We're about only 9 minutes in. You missed Medusa. You missed Medusa. Foley Square indeed. And good to see you, Deming. Let's make our way over to the World Trade Center, because I want to see if Survivor Tree is blooming. Now, what do they have going on here? Some kind of gathering here. You got good to see you there, Flo. Welcome. Oh wow. They have a okay. Well, folks, the conspiracy theorists are here. They have a truck. I guess they're claiming that coronavirus is not real. I don't know. They were showing OAN. Yeah, folks, coronavirus, very real. Please wear your mask. What is going on here? All the media is here. 15,000. 15,000. I don't know. I don't know exactly what this is about. But kind of confused because they were showing an OAN clip. So I'm all confused. That was not a set. No, they're doing some kind of a rally. Oh my God, Deming, right? 3 dolphins in the East River. Kind of amazing. You have toe surgery today. Awesome, Susan. I hope you have quick recovery with that, please. Ah, look at that, a tour bus. That's how you know tourists are slowly coming back to New York. The tour buses are running, and what I've heard, the tour buses have no guides on them. So let's. I will watch out. Good to see you, Tom. Good to see you, Tom. And yep, no tour guide on that bus. Yeah, Flipper was hanging out with his mates in the East River the other day. Looking for some fish, no doubt. Yeah, pretty cool, Deming. Okay. I don't know, AVX girl. Hello, Cowboy Coney, welcome. All right, City Municipal Building, right here. Spring birds are flying in this week. Nice. Where's John Lillian when you need him? I don't know. New York by Frank Gehry, that silver building, straight down the way. Let's see what's going on here at City Hall. Tweed Courthouse right there in the middle of the screen. The City Municipal Building. The City Municipal Building right here. Good to see the sunshine after the rain. And then the silver building here is New York by Frank Gehry. Building with the spire to the right of that. Number 1 World Trade Center. And in between the two, an apartment building I do not know the name of. A rather new apartment building. He's a birch. I do not know the horticulture of here, Lon. Got to be careful here because these two here just ran the red light. There's no. Because I'm here all the freaking time, I always expect somebody to run the red light. Good to see you, Diana. Doing great. Nice, beautiful, warm spring day. Hopefully we'll get a sunset in a couple of hours. We'll be out in the promenade by then. Good to see you, Robinson Lopez Montarte, Brazil. Really? Not just yet. Let's ramble around downtown. Are you talking about this one right here, Sarge? That's New York by Frank Gehry, the silver building. I do not know the names of these three here. Good to see you, Alex from Portugal. New York by Frank Gehry is meant to look like sails blowing in the wind. That's the Birch Tree by Frank Gehry. Frank Gehry does not have a building called the Birch Tree. This one here is called New York. Oh, you think of birch trees when you see a Frank Gehry? Frank Gehry is really good at crumpling up stuff. He's really good at that whole crumpling up stuff. Oh, there you go. Okay. Just that building reminds you of a birch tree. Okay. Is Frank Gehry from Toronto? I'm from Brooklyn. That Holland Tunnel sign must have confused so many drivers coming through here. Like, Holland Tunnel down Broadway? What? Hello, Norman from Bangor, Pennsylvania. Ah, Frank Gehry was born in Toronto. Did not know that. Here's the red brick building. That's the Potter building from 1882. Good to see you, Mr. Ruiz. It's been over a year since you haven't been to the city. Well, hopefully everything will open up later on this summer. Welcome to PAX. There you go. Good to see you there, waitress. Thanks for taking your Vitajex, Norman. Vertigo life, yes. City Hall Park. Wow, there's really nothing left of JNR Music World now. Hello there, Simfix. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name. Hey, look, it's New York City Hall. The oldest continuously operating city hall in the United States. Opened up in 1812. Same year we began to introduce the grid plan to the island of Manhattan. I remember when this park was open all the way. I used to have lunch on that table right over there all the time. I guess thanks to that will never happen again. Yeah, we're approaching the fountain. The Jacob Ray Mould design fountain that was originally up in the Bronx. And then it was moved down here when we got rid of the post office that used to be on the bottom end of this block. Good to see Abu, doing great. I know. Sarge Tech, I know, man. I know, it's kind of a beautiful thing. In 1913, this was the tallest building in the world. This is the Woolworth Building. The Woolworth Building is the only building in skyscraper history to have its construction paid for in cash. $14.5 million, and today, right there. And then, of course, yes, Pace University, where my mom went to school. It's right over there. Let's wander down Broadway a little bit. Saunter down Broadway here. So where I'm walking would have been where the post office used to be. And oh yeah, they're still taking down that last JNR Music World building. For all you people who love JNR Music World, this building underneath the construction netting. That's the last little bit of vestige left. Yeah, I can't do anything about that, man. Can't do anything about the buffering. All I could do is just keep on moving. Unless I get a bad signal warning, I will keep doing the tour as I'm doing it. And welcome. Aww. JNR Music World. The other building was right here. And I guess the Starbucks inside Woolworth building isn't coming back. Is the Church Street post office still there? Yes, it is, ABX Girl. When we get down to the World Trade, I will point it out. Oh, I used to go to JNR Music World just for hard drives. Used to go there just to get hard drives at the end. Portable hard drives. Yeah. Well, you're... But I still do miss JNR Music World. Even though it's been, almost 10 years now. Probably 10 years since we've lost JNR Music World. St. Paul's Chapel, right over there. We're going to go down Fulton Street, coming up next. And the days of this The days of this Staples are numbered. I heard the Staples will be closed. Let's see if we get an actual date on it. This Staples has been here for as long as I could remember. When I was a bike messenger, this Staples was here, and of course this was the Staples. Yeah, no date. No date. Ooh, 50%. 50%. And they don't got a date. That kind of sucks. But that Staples is pretty epic because they show it in so many different videos and films from that horrible day on 2001. Good to see you, Robert. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Wow. To be this close, not fun. I was 13 miles away from here and I was still traumatized. Joe and Rochelle Friedman worked in JNR, wow. Here's a Fulton Street Transit Hub, or Transit Center. Let's go down to Fulton Street. What is this phenomena of talking out loud if you see me live streaming? It's a new phenomenon now. People who they're just gonna talk out loud. Yeah, we're gonna go, that's where we're going right now, Dana. I wanna go to the World Trade to see the Greek Orthodox Church. The wing of the Oculus on the left-hand side of the screen. #1 World Trade Center. New York City is the city of all cities there, Shayla. Good to see you, Afraz Explores, and hello, Michelle King. Welcome on into the show. It's good to see you, Susan. Welcome. All right. Yeah, the guy's literally shouting he's shouting at my phone because let me just show you guys something. Yeah, we got cloudy weather. Let's cross our fingers for sunset. But you guys probably do not. Some thick, black, this is like styrofoam. And this styrofoam is really good at blocking the wind. And I mean heavy winds, like 40-mile-an-hour winds. This should work. So I look kind of ridiculous walking around with this thing dangling from my neck, but hey, it's for the live stream, no? Yep, New York's so nice. See, so nice. They named it twice. All cities are noisy. Right, you guys don't hear any wind, right? You shouldn't hear any wind. There is some nasty stuff inside here. Here's the post office right here. The Church Street post office. Yeah, I was working at 55 Water Street, Roared Tiger. I had to come back to work 5 days after September 11th. That was not fun. Yeah, right? No wind noise at all, right? Yeah. I want it. Tomorrow is supposedly going to be really, really windy. So I'm going to I'm going to on purpose go to a really windy place. So we'll test it out tomorrow. Well, we got a light breeze happening right now here in the city, and we should be good. So here where these murals are, this is where #2 World Trade Center will eventually rise. Hello there, Anna Molinda. Hello, the Bay Ridge Nana. Bay Ridge Nana's in the house. Good to see you to the Bay Ridge Nana. Well, watching through the Oculus. That's right. You was on paid leave for 6 weeks. Worked at #5 World Trade Center. Wow. A very London vibe, yes, with all the clouds and everything. I really do love these murals. I am going to get a little. But I am happy they're back to the original Norman Foster design for #2 World Trade Center. And then this building under construction right here. This is the World Trade Center Performing Arts Center. Or an anchor tenant to move into #2 World Trade Center. The whole thing behind construction of #2 World Trade Center and all the buildings here at the World Trade Center is they want to make sure they go up with occupants. They don't want the buildings to go up empty. So that is the reasoning behind that. And it was 21st Century Fox that was going to move in there. They changed the design to the Blar-Zingle design. And then 2 weeks before construction was to commence, they pulled out of the project. Oh yeah, I know, Roar the Tiger. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I found some of this in my archives. I was like, hey, I found some foam. I always keep stuff like foam around, so it is like a movie scene right now. All of New York is like a movie set. Oh wow, look at you can really see the stairs. You can really see where the stairs are going to formulate here. Wow, that's a really cool design. So all this right here is going to be stairs, and then this is going to be like a floating cube right here. Very exciting. Just had a woman walk into a fence to get on camera. I don't know if you guys saw that. Good morning from Indonesia. See how the steps are going to come right underneath the block here, and then here's a better rendering here. Look at how it's like a block here. It's going to be like a floating marble cube with movable acoustic walls. It could be configured into many different configurations for various live and movie performances. And somebody is smoking weed around here. Okay. Somebody's really smoking on the other side. Wow, somebody's really smoking on the other side of that fence over there. Good to see you, Charles. I got my bloody mask on over here, and I'm like, hello. That man was flying on the scooter. Yes, he was. Now, unfortunately, we cannot go into Memorial Plaza because Memorial Plaza closes at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But we're going to get a vantage point here. I know, SARS-Check, I know, man. If anyone wants to do a collab and open up a rooftop bar with cannabis, please let me know. We're at the World Trade Center right now. This is the World Trade Center. Here's number 3 World Trade Center right here. And then the entrance to the museum is right here within Memorial Plaza. You know, Uki, you can check out my replays. I did go up to the World Trade Center for sunset 2 years ago. You're more than welcome, Susan. Yeah, we did go up to the observation deck for a sunset, for a cold winter sunset about 2 years ago. It was pretty cool. Yes, Gabrielle. Yes, any day now. Any day now. It is true. Legislature is coming through. Oh, good to see a Magic Mike. Can't do it anywhere in public. I think that's going to be the same here in New York, too. It's very empty, yes. The police are always down here. Yes, it's a target. It's a terrorist target. That's why the police are always down here. And I think... Nope, not just yet. Survivor Tree does not have any leaves growing from it just yet. It might be budding, but if it is budding, I can't see it from here. But let's zoom in on Survivor Tree here with the super zoom. In the middle of the screen is our Kalapari pear tree, the Survivor Tree. Survivor of both collapses of the World Trade Center. It was replanted here about 9 years ago. Good to see you, FS. But I cannot tell if she's beginning to bud just yet. That means we're going to have to come back here next week. We're going to have to come back next week. There we go. Let's go see how the progress on the Greek Orthodox Church is going here. Is there a partridge in the pear tree? It depends on the season. That is a badass zoom. That's why I call it the super zoom. That's why I call it the super zoom. There you go. Nebul with the link. Everyone follow Nebul with the link to the World Trade Center sunset. Thank you so much, Nebul. Hello from Casablanca. Doing great. Here's the home of Spotify, number 4 World Trade Center. That was under arrest. Yes, it looks like they finally got rid of the gummy bear that was under arrest. My replays to see what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, look at that. They got a lot more marble panels on the Greek Orthodox Church. It's coming along very fast. Great day for a walk, Joseph. Absolutely, me too, Mario. I'm happy this church is coming together. Looks like the entrance here to Liberty Park is closed. Right over there. So, Magic Mike, there are 7 buildings in the whole complex. And I'll point them out to you now. Good to see you, Lorraine. So, of course, these are the reflecting pools where the south and north towers were of the Twin Towers. We're standing here at Liberty Street. The Deutsche Bank building used to be right here, and then behind the Deutsche Bank building, or right about here, would have been the original Greek Orthodox Church. This will be the site of number 5 World Trade Center. We do not have a definite design yet, but they have determined that this will be a hotel and apartments. Good to see you, Joe. The landing went fantastic, man. Number 4 World Trade Center. Number 3 World Trade Center. We walked down this street here next to the Oculus. Eventually, number 2 will rise here. Number 7 World Trade Center is the only building of his namesake built on the original footprint for its same namesake. Good to see you there, George from Spain. Of course, number 1 World Trade Center. The Performing Arts Center is technically number 6 World Trade Center, but they call it the World Trade Center Performing Arts Center. And then the memorial entrance here, the museum entrance, is not considered a building. It's considered part of Memorial Plaza. And then the memorial within the memorial glade right here. And I wish we could walk through the site right now, but they closed so early. But there you go. There will be 7 buildings in total. Doing great, Robert. Doing great. RT, hello. Let's see if we could get up into Liberty Park here and see the original, well, the last surviving piece of sculpture art from the original World Trade Center. Yeah, it was surprisingly smooth, yeah. Even though we landed at 195 knots, so it was a little rough. It wasn't butter. It wasn't a butter kind of a landing. Good to see you, Lizzie K. Welcome. Let's see if the whole park is closed here. The whole park is closed here. We're just gonna skip it and go say hello to double check. So this is where number 5 will be raised, and they have determined that number 5 World Trade Center will be a hybrid apartment building and hotel. They have decided to not go with any commercial space because commercial space not very popular after a pandemic. Good to see you, Craig. I'll see you later, FS. Please be safe with the tornado warning. Please be safe. A beautiful mural by Japanese street artist, aerosol artist, Dragon 76. I love this piece of art. We actually saw this get finished by the artist on the live stream. Not an 18-point landing, no. Thank you so much for watching the replay, Nabul. Good to see you, Maria. Yeah, how about those nets, right? Let's see how our Anne Frank tree is doing. Yeah, he is great tag, great artist. I kind of fell down the well of his work when I discovered him here at the World Trade Center. And he definitely has an awesome style. So here is the Anne Frank tree, not beginning to bloom just yet. You enjoyed the Coney Island Puppet Show. You're more than welcome, Lizzie K. You're more than welcome. Hola, Nata from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Bom tarde. In a few weeks, we'll begin to see her begin budding out. Hopefully the sun comes out. The sun is doing its best trying to come out. Good to see you, Miss Cecilia. No, I don't got to sit down, Alex. Alex, relax, man. Relax. I sound a little out of breath. It's okay. Why is it called the Anne Frank tree? Because it's a direct descendant from the chestnut tree that grew in front of Anne Frank's house when she was seeking refuge there during World War II, during the Nazis. So it's a descendant from that tree in Amsterdam. Good to see you. Genuine pictures. Welcome. So here is Fritz Cohen's sphere. I probably sound out of breath because I am wearing a mask. That does contribute to me being out of breath. More than welcome, Sheila. So let's go through the buildings one more time here. Yeah, we'll see, Gorgon. I don't know. The sun is trying. I see some breaks in the clouds. Good to see a Lorna 88. I sound fine. Thank you so much, Lizzie. I'm dying. I have to sit down. I'm dying. Ah. Yeah, it's very empty. You're more than welcome, Maria. So here's the Memorial Glade right here. That's the South Tower. The North Tower is over there. The entrance to the museum. Number 1 World Trade Center. Number 7 World Trade Center. The Oculus, and just behind the Oculus, number 2 World Trade Center. Number 3 World Trade Center. Number 4 World Trade Center. Right there. And we're on Liberty Street right now if you want to follow along on the map. Survivor of that dreaded day. I've had lunch next to this thing so many times in the 90s. This is my favorite spot to have lunch, was here at the World Trade Center, because it was always so quiet. What do they do in all those towers? Well, a Condé Nast is in this building right here. In number 7 World Trade Center is a mix of different city agencies and the Port Authority. In number 3 World Trade Center, you have various, I know there's a couple of real estate companies and another fashion company in here. Spotify's headquarters is here with 2 other data companies that are here. This is very high-end. These 2 buildings right here are very high-end commercial space. So it's like super high, fast, dedicated internet, backup generators. Well, all the buildings have backup generators in case anything happens with electricity or water. And all the buildings are kind of designed for the worst case scenario. These buildings are built really tough. So, kind of amazing. Do I need to take the mask from my eyes? Just checking. What? My eyes are fine. My eyes are fine. Big Kitchen had a good Black Forest cake when you went to the Stage Deli for lunch. Nice. It's okay, Nibble. It's a little bit of sun. Let's see what it looks like when we're up on the Brooklyn Bridge. All right. Let's see if we can see a little bit of sun. Let's get up onto the Brooklyn Bridge. Let's first say hello to Double Check. Let's make our way up to Broadway. They haven't done any, oh, they got the framework in. They got the framework in for the marble. They got the framework in there. Santiago Calatrava designed this. New Amsterdam. No haircut, just a new style. Trying not to look as crazy. Good to see you, Andre's doing great, man. Doing great. Hop on the framework. Welcome. All right, so as you've seen right now, where number 5 World Trade Center will rise, it's a bunch of Port Authority for the police kind of offices here, temporary offices here. And then the W Hotel just behind it, which I've heard is a very good hotel. Oh yeah, Stage Deli. I've ate the Stage Deli a few times myself. It's very good. That was a joke. Okay, cool. I don't think when I live stream half of the time. I'm not thinking half of the time. And Andreas Music with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Andreas Music, for the $2, man. How far away are the original Twin Towers? Was there damage? Magic Mike, I showed you where the Twin Towers were. All around us, there were buildings damaged. Right here was a Deutsche Bank building that had a 30-story long gash in the side of it. Am I Dutch? No, I'm not from the Netherlands. It's going great, Kevin. Only 2 more weeks. Awesome. Good to see you, Robert. Are there any musicians out tonight? No, unfortunately, we might encounter a musician, but we are going to end our walk at City Point today, and we're going to see some aerialists do some stuff, do some twirling about. So we may see some sideshow circus acts, kind of. Oh yeah, a lot of cameras around here, Neil. After all, it is called the Ring of Steel here in Lower Manhattan. When you're south of Chambers Street, you have many, many cameras all over the place watching us move and track us. The Tiny Music Island is not open yet. That'll be opening up in June, and we will be there when it opens up in June. We are definitely going to be going there. Feels like you're playing some 3D game. Awesome. Yeah, the building does look like angel wings. Yes, the Oculus was meant to look like the spreading wings of a dove. That's how Santiago Calatrava designed it. But now let's go up. We're gonna go up. Ooh, watch out for the dog poop. Let's go up Liberty Street here. Let's go up Liberty and say hello to our friend, Double Check. And then we'll proceed to make our way onto the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, Magic Mike, I have to laugh at that, man. It looks way better than fucking Periscope. Did everyone want to join with the acrobatics? No, I'm not that limber. I'm not that flexible. So, I'm not that flexible there. Very New York shot there. Steam coming out of the street with the police passing by. No doubt they have deployed them on me. A live streamer came here a few weeks ago. I'm not going to name her name, but she did come out here and cause quite a scene. And yeah, I will not go any further into that, but it seems like after her incident, whenever I come down here and live stream, people begin following me and watching me. So out of the World Trade Center we go. Out of the World Trade Center we go. Are we going to walk to Brooklyn? Yes, we are, Frank. We are going to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge, and we're going to walk down Fulton Street, and we're going to commence our tour today in City Point. Yep, the haircut police are coming for me. Absolutely. Could not agree more. This is Zuccotti Park, right across the street. What did she do? Alex, I'm not going to say, Alex. All I'm going to say is that she made a fool of herself in a very big scene at the World Trade Center. Church Street. Yep, this Burger King has been here since the 80s, I believe 1986. Survivor, another survivor of World Trade Center. Actually, one of the first places to reopen, I remember, because I was working, like I said, I was working downtown. Are the headlights still here? I do not know what you're referring to there, Diana. Now let's see our friend. Let's see if our friend found this pen yet. He's been looking for this fountain pen since 1983. Uh-oh, he got a ticket. Not a good day. Even though when you do get a ticket, folks, you know when you get a ticket, you can park anywhere because then nobody will touch your car. I used to have a coworker of mine when I worked in market research, and he would always have a ticket envelope on him, so he could literally park his car anywhere, and it works. It literally works. All right. Here he is. Did you find your pen yet? Did you find your pen yet? Oh, his suitcase is all full of water. Yep, parking ticket's cheaper than a garage. I'll see you later, double check. Look for that pen, man. Okay, let's go say hello to Fearless Girl now. We gotta say hello. We say hello to one, we gotta say hello to the other. Oh, the talking heads with lights. I think they're still there. They should be still there. I think they're still there. They're gonna be there until the end of the month also. I don't think I'm going to go that far, though. I don't think I'm going to go that far east, or southeast, south. I don't think I'm going to go that far south today. Broadway. Don't you love the show Parking Wars? Me too. The entitlement on that show is epic. Yep, a 1980s businessman with a dictaphone and looking for that fountain pen. You cannot spin that cube, Abu. The only cube you could spin used to be the cube at Astor Place, and I don't think the cube at Astor Place you're able to spin around either. Yep. Yeah, you got your Cobra chat yesterday. Nice. You know, going by, they do have a New York edition Parking Wars. They go to Staten Island. They have the tow truck drivers in Staten Island, which are hilarious, by the way. Those two guys are hilarious. The brothers and their mom. All right. We're on Nassau Street. How's it going, Ron? It's going great, man. What? You can sing no such thing as a life vest better than yours. Okay, Victor. Roger, Victor. Vector, Victor. Do I remember Occupy Wall Street? Yes, I was a part of that. I was a part of the Occupy Wall Street movement. And I knew a lot of the people, still know a lot of the people who organized it. Here's Federal Hall. At least the back end of Federal Hall. Well, we're going to see our favorite girl. She was completely destroying that glass ceiling last time we were here. And I wish that art piece was still here. That art piece only lasted 12 hours. Well, Abu, everyone wants to watch Times Square every day, so that's why my channel growth is very small. If I went to Times Square every day, I will have well beyond 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, my favorite district too. Good to see you, Blondie. I don't go to Times Square every day, so that's one of the main reasons why I don't have that many subscribers. I sound like Jake Cole. Don't even know who that is, Victor. Never heard of him. Oh, Fearless Girl getting a little bit of love today. Good to see you, Brooklyn. Hope nothing happened to the little girl. No, the little girl ain't going nowhere. I know exactly. If I walk aimlessly around mumbling into the camera, then maybe I'll get a lot more subscribers. Hello! How we doing? Oh, look at you got your mask on. Aren't you looking good? I hope you're doing well. I really love that you broke the glass the other day. She's just hanging out. She's just chilling. Oh, I don't like Viso TVs. You like those? You like, right? You don't like those Vizio TVs, right? You're a Sony kind of girl or a Samsung girl, right? I don't know about these Vizios. A famous rapper from North Carolina discovered in New York while attending St. John's University. Okay. Yeah, we gotta say hello. We gotta say hello to them. I'll see you later, fearless girl, all right? I'll see you later. Blondie with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much for buying my beers, Blondie. Thank you so much. I tap their heads for good luck, Abu. You gotta tap the statues on their head 3 times for good luck. So she's meant to represent the inequality of men and women in the financial industry. Her birthday is International Women's Day. Exactly, Frank, exactly. Here's Federal Hall. His hand outstretched. He needs someone to hold his hand. Right, George? You just want somebody to hold your hand. I feel that. I feel that. Vizio's a good television. It's an okay television. Good to see you, Mysterious. Yep, this is where George Washington was inaugurated in April 1783. Yeah, I had bad luck with Vizios, guys. I've always had bad luck with Vizios. I've always had bad luck with Vizios. And it might have been just my own luck. I've always had bad luck with Vizio. I just start screaming, buy, buy, buy. 33 and a quarter, 33 and a quarter, sell at 33 and a quarter. All right, let's make our way up Nassau here. I think his shoulder is burning. He's been holding that pose for quite some time. Yeah. You like LG, yeah. Your Vizio died after a thunderstorm. Oh, wow. Did not know that. There we go, Nabul, with our infamous Happy Birthday Fearless Girl video, where we wish the Fearless Girl her happy first birthday. And the artist, Kristen Visbal, was there to hear me sing Happy Birthday to the statue. Thank you so much for the link, Nabul. And Todd Scott with a $5 super chat. Good evening from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for the $5. You guys bought my beer. I'm getting drunk tonight. The Equitable Building. When this was built, this was the world's largest commercial building, and also the building that created the setback rule. Because of this building having no setbacks, they had to create the modern day setback rule. The higher the building gets now in New York, the further back it has to be from the street to allow sunlight down to the street level. When the Equitable Building was completed in the 1915, had an audience all the time down here. So there used to be another tall building right here, and when this building was complete, Cedar Street here got about sunlight for about a half hour a day. That was a great stream. I want to say 1915. The Equitable Building was, and because of this building, because it has no setbacks, this is the template for the setback rule. So without the Equitable Building, the Empire State Building would not look like the way it does today, which is pretty cool. Thank you so much, Nabul. You get what you pay for, yeah. It is still a massive office building in office building terms. It's still massive, so. I think 11,000 people could work in there every day. And of course, here's this is the Treasury right here, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. We're gonna have to do some Die Hard with a Vengeance lines. Let's do some Die Hard with a Vengeance lines here. That Costello plan of 1660. The Costello plan, you could actually see a bronze relief of that there a couple days ago. How many floors? That's a great question. I really don't know how many floors it is. It's not crazy tall, it's just massive. But we could try to count here. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Ooh, 35 stories. 35, 38 stories. It's massive, with no setbacks. Yeah, 38, ABX girl. Close to 40, yeah. Good to see a cowgirl. All right, let's do some Die Hard with a Vengeance lines. That building's called the Equitable Building. Debbie Burnfield with a $5 super chat. In honor of your mom who grew up in Brooklyn, you're more than welcome, Debbie. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Hey, wasn't that an awesome guesstimate, John? That was done very scientifically. Ooh, the Leaning Tower of Lower Manhattan, straight in front of us, 161 Maiden Lane. This building is leaning almost 3 feet to the north. Hopefully construction has begun. So this is again the New York Federal Reserve Bank. There is more gold in the basement of this building than is gold at Fort Knox. Fort Knox. Ha! It's for tourists. Jeremy Irons said that right on that roof, right up there. He said that right up there. That's where he was up on the roof and he was watching the dump trucks coming down Maiden Lane. And then right here, Mysterious Fool with a $15 super chat. More money for beer. Now you're talking. Thank you so much, Mysterious, for the $15 super check. I gotta watch it for Jerry Irons, yeah. And then here, where this apartment building is, this is the site of the fake subway station. In 1995, this was an empty lot. So this was a fake subway station that they built for the movie. So now you got this big apartment building there. This is 80 Wall Street, also known as the Bank of Manhattan building. And then here's the Federal Reserve Bank. At this intersection right here, this is where the reporter tells the police lieutenant who will die in a few scenes earlier, tells the guy he's full of shit. What else? There's so many great scenes here that happen right here. Die Hard with a Vengeance is one of my favorite movies. I'm gonna go sky high with the beard today. Thank you so much, Robert. Here's a bar that's you can see in the movie, and still here. Luckily, I have looked it up. They did not close. They've just been closed during the pandemic. Good old Jim Brady's, right there. That's where I learned to drink when I was in my early 20s. A young Dutch Moz working downtown. You could catch him in there sometimes at around maybe 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, having a pre-gaming before I go to work. Simpler times. Good to see you, Gavin. Doing great? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's head up to the Brooklyn Bridge. And we'll stay here. We will stay here on William. Let's stay here on William Street. Change it up a little bit. We were just on Broadway. And yeah, we were at the World Trade Center earlier, so check out the replay. Oh, really? The Inside Man was filmed down here. Awesome. Never seen that movie. Yeah, Jim Brady's is a lovely bar. Jim Brady's always had like really good bar food. Like, I know it sounds ridiculous, like to go to a bar to eat food, but the bar food at Jim Brady's is particularly very good. Yeah, Dutch in my younger days. I kind of miss them. Oh, no more Zaytuna. I have done so many market research surveys inside Zaytuna. Go to bed, Nabul. Everyone follow Nabul. Follow. Thank you so much, Nabul. Have a great evening. Oh, Zaytuna, how I miss you. Yeah, I know, the Federal Reserve Bank Gold Vault ain't no joke. I got to go on a tour down there in 2002. I went on a tour down there when it was one of their first weeks open to the public after September 11th. And it's a pretty intense tour. Roar the Tiger with a $5 super chat. You're more than welcome, Roar the Tiger. I'm glad you're enjoying the live stream. Thank you guys for sponsoring this video. You guys are nothing short of legends. Actually, my mom worked right here. This is where my mom used to work. Edna Life and Casualty. Back in the... I do know my crap. I am a tour guide. And then it's a Chipotle. I want to see. Good night, Roar the Tiger, if you're tuning out. Thank you so much for the super chat. I mean, the tour guides that taught me were some really crazy tour guides. Like, I have met some amazing tour guides in my life that I'm very grateful that I've met. Here's Fulton Street with an amazing view of #1 World Trade Center. I'll see you later, Roar the Tiger. I want to see if this old school neon sign is still here. There's an old school neon sign for all you guys who used to work downtown. The Dutch Master. This is the Burger King Casey Neistat came to during his vlogging days. I forgot what he was doing exactly, but he was going to all the fast food joints downtown. Hey, for Chipotle. Yes, this is the shaft of light. It's going to happen in a week or two when the sunlight reflects off of #1 World Trade Center. And I want to be here and show you guys that. Nice and warm, cowgirls, nice and warm. I'm in a t-shirt. I love the architecture on this building here. Really cool. All right, coming up on Nassau Street here. Oh, it's very easy, Abu. It's still here. Look at this, guys. This building was supposed to come down a year ago. I guess the pandemic really slowed down everything. But look at this. For all you old school New Yorkers, who remembers Lofts Candies? So we're just off of Fulton on Nassau Street. Who remembers this place? My mom remembers this place. My grandpa remembers this place. I showed a picture of this to my mom a couple of years back when they began to take down this building here. And she was like, oh my God. Right, you remember that place, John and Norm? Yeah, most old school. This used to be a big chain back in the day. But I love how the neon has survived all these years. If somebody was smart, they would save this sign. If somebody was smart, they would save this sign here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, very sad it's gone. I want to say this candy shop has been closed at this location for probably 15 years, maybe even more. I barely remember this place actually being open. But that neon got another year of life on it. That building was supposed to come down last year. All right, so let's make our way up Nassau here. We're going to do a little zigzag and make our way up onto the sunshine. Hopefully we get that sunshine cooking. There you go. Some people just jolting out into the street to get on camera. Little did he know a garbage truck is coming up the street. Okay. Was it big inside? No, it was very, very, very small little storefront there. Not very big at all. Yeah, that sign does seem to be in a museum. Yes, it does. It's a real piece of retail history there, you know? Good to see you, Dylan. Guys, that you're late. You don't need to apologize. That looks normal. That looked normal. That's nice to see. A bar doing some business. Nice to see that. A little bit of normalcy, a little bit of noise. So remember, bars are at 25% capacity here in New York. I'm sorry, 33% capacity here in New York. Here's the back side of the Potter building. It was a little crowded, but they had the front door open, so there was a lot of airflow. I think it was perfectly fine. But to be honest, guys, I still choose to drink at home. If I am going to drink out at, like, let's say the Coney Island Brewery, I will choose to stay outside. Even though now they have their interior open, I still choose to stay outside. Well, we're going to Fulton Street right now, Robert, so we are walking down Fulton Street. All right. So now we're coming out onto some guy yelling that if you put a camera on me, I'd be mad, and I'm already like across the street from him already. I guess these people want me just to stop and point the camera in their face when they get upset. I don't know. Here comes Pace University. My mom went to school right here. And I guess we'll take the stairs up today. And DeBailey with a £3 super chat. Thanks so much for sponsoring the subway ride home. So you're going to get the temperature every 10 minutes, or every 15 minutes here in the chat. So stand by and you will eventually see the weather conditions here in New York. How about a rooftop stream with other walkers? I don't know, maybe. I have to watch their content, Ronald. I don't watch everyone. I watch some people, I watch them for like 7-8 minutes, I cringe, and then I tune out. So, yeah. I'll tell you who I do watch, though. I do watch Action Kid. I watch Ariel all the time. He actually does really Action Kid or Ariel, the Urbanist. Ariel clearly is the better live streamer. But Action Kid is willing to do something I will never do, which is go to dangerous neighborhoods. So, but everyone else is kind of, everyone who's going to Times Square every day, I can't really watch, to be honest. It's not like I don't get along with other streamers. It's just when people do the same thing every day, I can't give you a shout out. I can't. When you go to Times Square every day, I can't just be like, yeah, I recommend him. Like, I recommend Action Kid because he changes it up. I recommend the Urbanist because he changes it up. He gives you an actual history tour. He did post a killer video today about the grid. It was a great video. There you go. Yeah, maybe Roman check. Johnny Strides, he's a lot of fun. Johnny Strides is a lot of fun up in Toronto. I watch him, and I watch 4K Wanderer. Those guys I would recommend because I actually watch them. But there are a bunch of other live streamers here in New York that I cannot recommend because they're literally in Times Square every day. Good to see you, Ben. So when you're doing Times Square more than 4 times a week, I'm like, I can't recommend you. Thank you so much, Michelle. Oh my God, that he went. Yeah, I saw that, a little bit of that last night. He riding the air train. Yeah, the telephone building. I actually learned something on that video there, Sarge Tech. I learned something on that video. All right, Lad Mob. He's come on the stream a bunch of times, Roman. I highly recommend the Lad Mob. He's one of the best. Thank you so much, Dylan. Woo! Yes, aerial streams are very professional. Catching my breath here. Look, good number of people here on the Brooklyn Bridge today. Good to see you, Lee. I mean, I would go to rooftop parties, but I wouldn't necessarily want all the New York live streamers to be there because I don't watch them all. Good to see you, Marissa. Yeah, 4K Wanderer, Johnny Strides, the Lad Mob, Unseen Gems. There's a few more. We're leaving Manhattan. We're at my office. So during normal times, roughly 38,000 vehicles cross over the bridge. In normal times, 91,000 cross the bridge every day. And this is not the most traveled bridge in New York City. The most traveled bridge in New York City is the George Washington Bridge. Richard, we cannot see One Manhattan just yet. The cheese grater building. Hello from Minnesota. Good to see you, Liam. And Michelle King with a $20 super chat. Michelle King with a $20. Thank you. Another bridge would be a great addition. Good to see you, Combe. Doing great. So I found out that yes, the busiest in the United States, correct. Busiest in the United States. Something like almost 250,000 cars, trucks, and buses pass over that bridge every day. Good to see you, Sarah. There's One Manhattan Square, right over there. Thank you so much, Michelle. Where would I hang out in the 80s? Well, when I was a baby, when I was 9, 10 years old, my sister would take me out to St. Mark's, 2nd Avenue, Broadway. My sister used to work at Ricky's Cosmetics, the one on Broadway near Tower Records. And I remember my sister used to drag me out there all the time. So I would hang out in the East Village area if I was in the 80s. Now in the 90s, when I was a teenager, I did hang out at a place called the Rivington School. And the Rivington School was like a kind of a anarchic kind of arts kind of collective. And people made art using many different mediums, like video and metalwork. That's where I got introduced to cable access for the first time. I was 17 years old. How many Dutch are left in Brooklyn or Manhattan? That's a great question. I do not know that. You walked here 3 years ago. Awesome. Yeah, Abraham and Strauss. We'll be passing by there. There's the cheese grater building. Plan on biking across the Brooklyn Bridge in the near future. I am booked for a bicycle tour over the Brooklyn Bridge in April, so I will have to. My favorite era in New York is the 1890s. I would give anything to be in the 1890s. I would give anything to see it. I did go to Mars Bar many times, and it's sad that now it's what, the Avalon, whatever the hell it's called. I went to the Mars Bar many times. And I used to also go to Freddy's Brooklyn Roundhouse today, where the Barclays Center is. It is nice, yeah, it's a little bit normal. Getting a little bit back to normal. Peabody and Sherman's, a Wayback Machine, yeah. So welcome aboard the 137-year-old Brooklyn Bridge. Steam power, horsepower, and raw manpower. That's what's built the Brooklyn Bridge. Built in an era before electricity, the Brooklyn Bridge is truly a handmade modern marvel. It took 14 long years to build the bridge, between 1869 and 1883. Years during which Thomas Edison invents a light bulb and the phonograph. Alexander Graham Bell invents a telephone. The buffalo were exterminated from the Great Plains. The catcher's mask. In Washington, President Chester A. Arthur installs plumbing in the White House. And in Europe, Picasso and Einstein are born. Just some of the things that were happening in the world while we were building the Brooklyn Bridge. When the towers of the Brooklyn Bridge were completed in the summer of 1875, these were the tallest man-made structures on the North American continent. They would retain this title for nearly 40 years. Kind of amazing. And actually, when they completed the Manhattan Tower here of the Brooklyn Bridge, the week they finished this tower, General Custer lost at the Battle of Little Bighorn. Have I been to the Pig Beach Bar? Hello. Well, that scaffolding has really begun to come together here. This is part of my bicycle tour in a couple of weeks that I'm not going to enjoy. Yep. Back then and during construction of the bridge, many of the workers will work in the foundations of these towers and come out and hold on, folks. Hold on one second. There we go. The bridge is not the longest in the city, but between the two towers, it's exactly 1,600 feet long. And if we count the on-ramps, it's 1,759 feet long. I do not know, Robert. I do not know. He was Arrow, okay. Ooh, the lights of the Brooklyn Bridge just turned on. The lights of the Brooklyn Bridge just turned on. Roughly 32, Alex, but that number is because many men died when they went home. So, good to see you, Tracy. Yeah, I get it. So we're going to get to the middle of the bridge right now. And we're going to check out the view here. I'll just point out the buildings. The Brooklyn Bridge was completed by a woman, Miss Emily Warren Roebling, Washington Roebling's wife. I like to say the father designs the bridge. He builds the bridge. Washington's wife, Miss Emily Warren Roebling. It was very famously said that she was the soother of hurt souls. Whenever the egos of the engineers and the architects got a little bit too big, she kept them all in check. But good to see you, Tracy Taylor. Right here is where Frank Sinatra sings the song Brooklyn Bridge. In the 1947 movie, It Happened in Brooklyn. And you know how I know? Because the vertical one's right here. So right about here, he began. Isn't she a beauty? Isn't she a queen? Isn't she the most lovely thing you've ever seen? Her paint's a little tattered. Rage has took its toll. But I still love her very so. Then he goes into the Brooklyn Bridge song. Later there, good eye, right? Good eye. Let's see. Hopefully the car Wi-Fi is not messing up the stream. So far, so good. I'm gonna try to keep moving here, though. That's right. I am a really good singer. Another track from my forthcoming album. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, it's pretty nice, Sarah. It's like normal times. It's just like normal times. Australian Super Chat. You already loving this live stream with the number from old blue eyes? Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, Richard. Thank you so much for the Super Chat. So those are fences, dogification. Those are fences, or gates, if you will, to prevent people from climbing up the main cables. All right. Hopefully we did not get a bad signal. Oh, from Australia. Good to see you, Greg. Here it is. The expansion joint to the Brooklyn Bridge. The very middle of the bridge. Let's take this in. Lower Manhattan right there. Lower Manhattan as we make our way up to Midtown. Midtown right the cheese grater building right over there. How's the buffering now, guys? Is it buffering really bad? Because if anything, I'll just keep moving. Manhattan Bridge right over there. Not too bad. All right, so it is buffering. All right, so I'll just keep moving then. What am I doing for Periscope's last day? Having a big party. Having a big party. It's in and out. A little bit of buffering, but it's okay. I'll keep moving here. I'm just going to keep moving. I'll just keep moving. There's a lot. I think that's because there's a lot of people on the bridge today. All right. Got to keep moving here. Hello, Stephanie. How's the signal, Stephanie? Are we still buffering? Let's see. Let me know if we're still buffering, guys. Periscope shutting down on the 31st. Having a big party on the 31st. No buffering for you. All right, we're good. All right. So, Lower Manhattan Skyline right there. Lower Manhattan Skyline, #1 World Trade Center right there. Let's go up to Midtown. Midtown. Right over there. Let's look at the skyline of Midtown, shall we? Now activating the super zoom. Empire State Building in the middle of the screen right there as we move our way to the east. I see the Steinway Tower. I see One Vanderbilt. I see the Pan Am Building, today called the MetLife Building. I see 432 Park Avenue. I see the Chrysler Building. I see the Citicorp Center. All down in that direction. Let's see if we can see Hudson Yards. There's Hudson Yards and the Edge right there in the middle of the screen right there. We have a New York City ferry, people. New York City. I'm going to dance on Periscope's grave. Yes, indeed. streets. Now, New York City Ferry. As we're here live on the Brooklyn Bridge. So you see those gates right there. These are gates to prevent people from climbing up the main cables. There were a couple of supposed artists who climbed the bridge one night and they replaced the American flags with bleached white American flags in honor of John Roebling, supposedly. The police did not take too kindly for it. And the fun part is the artists actually returned the flags, actually FedEx back the flags to NYPD, which is pretty funny. Is trying to come out, people. All right, let's get a. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Let's get some exercise and let's go down into DUMBO. Let's go down into DUMBO. Yeah, artists equal nutcases sometimes. Hello, Dean. You're more than welcome to a vacation. Give it to me, baby. That's right. That's right. A good idea, right? Yeah. There were fences on there before, but these are more tough to get around. But they look cool, though. They look kind of cool. Kind of have that Brooklyn Bridge vibe to them. Uh-oh, we're buffering again. We're buffering again. All right. Good afternoon, Millard. Let me keep moving here. Good to see you, Edward from South Dakota. Crash. Why, you got kids in the Hall fan here? Are we kids in the Hall fans here? Are we all kids in the Hall fans? Yeah, it's pretty amazing there, Ben. People climbing these are amazing. I do not have the gumption to climb this. Crash. Yes. We'll do our favorite kids in the hall impressions. I did go to LaGuardia High School, John. If that's anything for you. I did go to LaGuardia High School for 2 years. Hello, Wendy. Yeah, you'll be scared to death, me too. This is narrow. And oh no, the builder's plaque is gone. Right there. So I guess we will not see the builder's plaque on my tour in a couple of weeks. I have watched a WandaVision. It's okay. The only thing I watch on Disney Plus is Propology, Imagineering, and of course The Mandalorian. Did I see the NYPD vehicles are always parked here on the bridge. So they're always out here. Yeah, Philippe Petit. I would give anything to see Philippe Petit walk amongst the World Trade Centers. I did not get my vaccination. I am not eligible for it yet. Exactly. You want some good steak? Go to Peter Luger's. Yes, I have a few tours booked, Stephanie. I'm actually working on Saturday. So Saturday morning at around 11:30, we'll be not Times Square. We're going to be in Central Park again, and I think on Saturday we're going to walk the High Line Park. We're going to go from Central Park to the High Line, and that will be on Saturday. The Walk is a great movie. That's one of my favorites. But I also like the documentary Man on Wire. My water guy was here, but we just didn't pass him. He walked up the stairs today. So I did see the water guy when I got to the top of the stairs. I have no idea what time it is. I want to say it's 6:30 right now. Yeah, they're going to lower the vaccination age. I think I'm going to be in the next round for the vaccination, and I'm going to try to live stream it. Don't you love Peter Lucas? Me too. Resident artist at St. John Divine. Wow, I didn't know that, Alex. I did not know he was a resident artist at St. John the Divine. Yeah, brilliant movie. Brilliant movie. Well, Greg, we always end our live streams walking onto the subway. So we are going to end our walk we'll be at DeKalb Avenue. So we actually started our walk today at the Canal Street subway station. So I always begin and end our walks in the subway. Well, we try to anyway. Got some tchotchkes out here. Nice to see the vendors back on the bridge. Yep, sometimes at the end we're at the beer store, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, Ben. Oh, time on Saturday. We'll be on Saturday at around 11:30. ABX Group. My tour finishes at 11 o'clock in the morning, so 11:30. We will walk in Central Park, and then we'll make our way down the High Line. Good evening. Some of them I do, Ian. Some of my friends I do. That is, that's a regular tour time for me, Sarah. 9 o'clock in the morning is a normal tour time for me. How long do I have to wait for the train? No more than 10 minutes. Trains usually come every 10 minutes. And we also finish walks at Taco Bell also, that's right. And the wine list. I did not have a wine list, sorry. Wow, look at this building beginning to formulate right here. Wow, that's big. Wow, that thing is huge. You're more than welcome. Oh, excuse me, you're more than welcome, Craig. How's he faster than the bus? I never take the bus, only unless I have to. That's gonna be a big building. The last time we were here, this was nowhere near this tall. Oh, that'll be awesome, Susan. That'll be awesome. Alex, we're probably gonna do that on, I've always walked the Hudson River. We were on the Hudson River about a week ago. We saw a sunset along the Hudson River. But on Saturday, we're probably going to start in Central Park, and then we're going to walk down the Hudson River to about 34th Street, and then we're going to go walk down the High Line. Good to see you, Savannah Brown. Oh, Yankee Stadium. Yankee Stadium's pretty awesome. Yeah, check out the replays there, Alex. Because that's what replay's for. I do not know what building this is, but I'm going to assume this is a residential building. It's pretty big. But now let's walk down. We're going to go down the steps here. And let's go down into Dumbo. Time to get that Dumbo picture shot. Let's do it. Time to get the Dumbo picture shot. That did sound like an old man on the roof. People. This is great Dutch woo, that's right. Join me, shall you? If there's one thing I want to do, so I want to take Adam the Woo. I want to take Adam the Woo for a walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. There's one thing I want to do. Is take him for a walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. If he ever comes to New York. Well, two things. A walk over the Brooklyn Bridge and a ride on the Cyclone. So, I've been to the Netherlands, yeah. Oh, sorry about that, Edward. Sorry about that, man. Sorry if that's messing with your OCD, man. Hey, you saw me on Ann's live stream the other day? I'm happy he was in Coney Island. We got to change it up from being in Times Square every day, but he did go to Times Square later on that same day. Adam does have a lot of great content. Yes, he does. Had a beer at a place called Jimmy's Corner near Times Square. Yeah, maybe soon, yeah. Good to see you, Chiledean. They're very expensive around here, very expensive. We're now going to go to, that spit gate is new, I think it is. All right. Yeah, here. Oh, where's no hot dog guy here? Usually a hot dog vendor down here. We're actually gonna end near Junior's. So yeah, good number of walkers out here in New York. You've seen the rest. Now watch the best. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Marion. Exactly. I'm not a walker, guys. I'm a free-form content creator. Yes, we did go to Survivor Tree earlier in the stream, Stephanie. We started from a distance because Memorial Plaza was closed. Looks like they're doing the Photoville walls again, or Photoville gates today. Bringing that back. You're all in for cheesecake? Okay, amen, right? Right, Jim? Like, see, me and Jim used to work in Times Square at a little place called 1515 Broadway, a little place called Viacom. So even before I began live streaming, I was always tired and bored of Times Square. You're new to my channel, love my energy. Hot dogs and cheesecake fan, nice. Good to see you, Janine. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're enjoying it as we go underneath the BQE. All right, we're on our way. That's the Manhattan Bridge right there. We're on our way to get our epic DUMBO picture. DUMBO is short for Down Underneath Manhattan Bridge Overpass. And there we go. Also Lockies. Oh, I'm down for Lockies. I'll drinking 7-Up there because 7-Up is all action. Awesome. 7-Up, you thirst away with 7-Up. Because 7-Up is all action. This live stream brought to you by the Vitajex pill. The Vitajex, so what you doing to me pill. Park's famous flavor, delicious sausages. Summon a demon sausage baby today and grab some Park's famous flavor sausages today. Ice cold 7-Up. 7-Up, you thirst away with 7-Up. Because 7-Up is all action. And babiesovernight.com. Your bundle of new joy in a box overnight guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com. Bringing you this live stream. Guten Tag from Germany, Ghostbusters. Good to see you. CCB Earth Day. That's how I'm gonna get sponsors. That's how I'm gonna get sponsors. It's hard. It is kind of hard to find 7-Up nowadays. Yeah. This is Ariel's favorite store here, Scotch and Soda. Very fancy. Craved Junior's cheesecake. It's awesome. I know. Just had to leave it alone. All right. We're from Bluesy Vlogs from Slovenia. Hello. I could go for some challah bread too. Challah with the challah. Schaefer beer is the one beer to have. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. The most refreshing flavor in this man's world for people who like. All right, let's do it. Now here's the trick. Here's the trick. See, he's gonna get wrong. You put your subject on the black dot here. Look, it's perfectly symmetrical. Let's do regular lens here. Regular lens. Symmetrical. Perfectly symmetrical. There is your water and Washington shot. Hey, don't you love this cobblestone street? Actually, Belgian block streets, to be honest. It's a Belgian blocks. Evidently, there's a difference between cobblestones and Belgian blocks. And I hear more people consider these Belgian blocks. Yeah, no selfie, no selfie. Guests in a couple of weeks. All right, $1 million shot. Once upon a time in Brooklyn, that's right, Alex. The shootout scene. The shootout scene with the paper boys. Ooh, that sounds good, Robert. Let's see if my nutcracker friend is here. Let's see if my nutcracker friend is here. He is here. Hello, my friend. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Hope you get your new anarchy flag back. He's missing his anarchy flag. That's my nutcracker friend. Spread love, not germs. Spread love, not germs, folks. Wear a mask. If Dutch could wear a mask, did the stream freeze for everyone, folks? How are we doing on the stream? Did we freeze? I don't think we froze. I did not get any signal indicator. A little frozen, okay. Well, hopefully we're doing better now. Thank you so much, Craig. We're good, we're good. Looks healthy. He does look healthy. All right. Okay, tiny bit frozen. Sound cutting out from some time to time. Okay. It's okay. I will work through this. But here comes our $1 million view. Here comes our $1 million view. Here comes the $1 million view, everyone. Do I have a favorite bridge? Yes, the Brooklyn Bridge. It's good now. All right. I'll take it. There it is. Right in time for this view. With the lights turned on. That's right. Often imitated and never duplicated. Now, looks like the restaurants out here doing a pretty good business here at Empire Stores. Of course, that carousel off in the distance, that is Jane's carousel. Yes. What's my favorite street in New York? It will have to be Broadway. Broadway. Because it's the old Dutch trail. It is beautiful at night, Dirty. Check out my replays. We do come here at night. Ignazio's is great if you don't want to wait in line for Juliana's. The Dutch merch will come when we hit 10,000 subscribers. The merch will hit when we hit 10,000 subscribers. All right, great view, right? Let's see how Jane's carousel is doing. Broadway is technically the longest street in the whole state of New York. And an album will hit at 20K, exactly. Yep, Ignazio sells slices. Yes, doesn't that guy Max have amazing stuff, John? John, I told you, I'm teaming up with some amazing people to get merch. I'm teaming up with some amazing people to get merch, guys. So I might as well just sell it here in front of this beautiful view here. Let me tell you about my merch. Good to see you, Janine. Yeah, make sure you get notifications turned on. Click on that bell. Got a lot of construction going on here. Look at this. A lot of construction. So, oh my God. Yes, Broadway does run through Times Square. So, I am getting together with at this point, a lot of Brooklyn-based artists to get some awesome merchandise for all of you guys. That may or may not mention my channel, but it will be unique stuff that you actually might want to wear. God forbid. Good to see you, Christine. Good to see you, Ola from Colorado. So, are you guys with me? I don't know if you guys are with me. Take off this mask for a little bit. But yes, I am teaming up with a whole bunch of different artists here in Brooklyn, and eventually it's going to be across the whole city. But I want to get my Brooklyn friends done first. And first collab is going to be with End of the Line NY on Instagram. That's my friend Max. It's out of sync. All right, I'll put my mask back on. Prism Live has a bad sync issue, but it's going to be really good merch, and trust me, you're going to love it. And it's also going to be very sensibly priced. So, wow, they're doing a lot of construction here. So this is going to be the Emily Waring Robing Plaza. It's going to be right over here. This is exciting. It's like a Godzilla dub over, right? Yeah. Prism Live has some major issues when it comes to sync. But yeah, it's going to be fun. So you will know, Diana, you will know. I will let everyone know when the merch gets released. I am going to begin memberships soon. And for the memberships, you're going to get a members-only live stream, maybe one, maybe two a month. And those live streams, we're going to critique my own live streams. So it's going to be like MST 3K, but Dutch Moz style. And that's going to be in a few weeks. Saludos, bienvenidos, Mexico. Refresh your eyeballs, please. All right, let me enjoy breathing without a mask here for a little bit before I get back near humans. Oh, so nice breathing without a mask on. Actually, I should change. I'm going to change masks really quick. I'm going to switch them out here. I did bring a second mask just to switch out. So let me switch my masks here. Because mine is all wet. Yeah, the word is reasonable price. Yes, like, you know, I'm not gonna sell a shirt for like $35. That's for sure. All right, my mask has been changed and is nice and dry. You want to see? You want to go? Apparently, you can get closer to the water's edge. So a guy with a bicycle over there. Yeah, it's a guy over here with a bike. Let me show you. Good to see you, Danny. Bienvenidos a Argentina. Bienvenidos Argentina. Ooh, somebody's flying a drone over the East River. That's totally illegal. Oh, it's going to be fun, Frank. We're going to have a mask burning party. There it is. Where's the drone? Where's the drone? Drone right there. My energy is contagious. Thank you so much. All right, let's just take this in. So we're at Brooklyn Bridge Park. We're in front of Jane's Carousel. And this is the East River. And you're looking at the eighth wonder of the modern world, the Brooklyn Bridge. We just walked over that. We have just walked over that. Doesn't get more New York than that. Your favorite bridge. Oops, sorry about that. Good to see you, Laura. Doesn't get more New York than that. No, no, no. Oh, they're pretty close. There in Chinatown, we went down by the World Trade. We went up and over the bridge. And now, Manhattan Bridge. I didn't mean to make guess. The man-made eighth wonder of the modern world. That's right. Man-made modern wonder of the eighth world. Manhattan Bridge, Williamsburg Bridge, off in the distance. Why did they need two bridges anyway? Because once the Brooklyn Bridge was completed, everyone wanted to go over the bridge. So they had to build extra bridges to relieve all the traffic. You sold that bridge a few times? Me too. Good to see you lapping. All right. Let's make our way into Brooklyn Bridge Park. As finishing touch, God created the Dutch. Right. That's right. So this is St. Anne's Warehouse right over here. A lovely music venue. And then of course over here, this is the Empire Stores, formerly known as the Tobacco Warehouses. How long do you have drones? I don't know. I don't know. Had drones disease. Drones disease. Now, right, I cannot go down there anymore, right? Yep, nope. Cannot go down there. I gotta go straight up over here. And on the 8th day, God created Dutch. That's right. White supremacy. The Supremacy Project addresses the systematic oppression and violence by persons of color communities are fighting to end through art. And pretty cool. You have 11 subs, and they say, what do you say there? You have 11 subs. Dirty. That's really cool, man. I really would appreciate that. If you like my channel that much and want it as one of your featured channels, it's much appreciated. Thank you so much. It's a pretty wild pieces of art. Yeah, hopefully we're going to go to Governor's Island in May. So we will be going. Took a dump on Manchester. No, he did not. God did not take a dump on Manchester. Good to see you, Nana. Pretty powerful little art piece there. As we walk. So this is going to be called Emily Waring Plaza right here in honor of Emily Warren Roebling. It's nice that she's going to get a little bit of a park underneath. Yeah, Governor's Island is a great place. Lots of history. And I always like to live stream there at least a couple of times a year. So we will be going out to Governor's Island once it opens up. Here's Ignazio's. Gotta love that Ignazio's, right? Very good, decent, dependable slice. I wouldn't call it the best. I wouldn't call it the worst. It's just a good, dependable, simple slice. Yeah, look how clean streets are clean, all right? Yeah, streets are pretty clean there. Out and about, streets are pretty clean. I understand there's some vloggers who like to come here from suburban crap on New York, but that's the thing I appreciate about all the New York live streamers. Is that we show you what the city actually is. Here's a great example of people taking over the stream. Now you guys want to talk about history? Do you coming out of the Shake Shack? That's kind of crazy. Now you could wear one too, am I right? I know, right, Brian? Brian, it was because of the camera, man. Let's talk about some real history, people. Let's talk about some real history, people. Who likes Bananarama? Who likes Bananarama? I want to know, is it the same weather for the Bronx? Yes, it is, Rocco. Who likes Bananarama? Because right here where this Brooklyn ice cream factory outlet is, this is where they filmed the music video for Cruel Summer. Right there. End of music video. The 18-wheeler comes over the hill and comes down this hill, and then the truck pulls up right here, and where these two people are eating, little do they know, the entire band of Bananarama were fixing a truck. The video takes place right here, and then also the part of this video takes place across the street. They go up a fire escape over here, and then the girls dance at the end of this pier over there. But Cruel Summer, right here. I'm so happy this building is still here, just so I could say, here's where they filmed the music video for Cruel Summer. Anyway, now you get ice cream here. Now you get ice cream. I love that song too. It's a cruel, cruel summer. Leaving me here on my own, it's a cruel, cruel summer. Now you're gone. Uh-oh, this guy's doing an illegal U-turn. Should I just be a dick and make you stop? Oh, you would have hit me too. You would have hit me anyway, you fucking guy. That fucking guy would have hit me. Wouldn't that have been fun if he would have hit me with 200 people watching? Wouldn't that have been fun? Ay, ay, ay. All right. Fucking God. I should have took like one more step in front of him and just controlled his vehicle. Now, what a chump indeed. Wow, a lot of people videoing down here. A lot of people down here doing stuff. This is kind of nice. That was a total Jack Palance U-turn. Good to see a girl and a curl, and good to see a Griff from Vancouver, Canada. A couple of New York City ferry boats docked here at the moment. I wish that sun would come out, but I don't think it is. I like the name of this boat. I really like the name of this boat. The Urban Journey. I like that. That's pretty cool. The Urban Journey. All right, take in this view. Drink it in. Welcome to Brooklyn Bridge Park. This is Fulton Ferry Landing that I'm standing at right now. This is the River Cafe. Really? You think one's called the Tooth Fairy? I've seen the one called Lunchbox. There's a boat called Lunchbox. Camrys do not have the best turning circles. No, they do not. But he should have been making a U-turn there in the first place. And look, there's our welcome sign instead of the watchtower. Welcome to Brooklyn. Right there. I need some sunshine. That's right. The sun will come out mañana. Bet your bottom dollar that mañana there'll be sun. The sun. Bet your bottom dollar that mañana there'll be sun. Yes, these boats do run all over the East River, they make stops as far north as the Bronx, and you can take boats going all the way as far south and east as the Rockaways. Yep, Spanish birds in the Vanny. That's right. Mañana, mañana. I love you, mañana. Done and done. Dirty 10. Thank you so much for putting me on your recommended list, man. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy my walks. More exciting adventures to come. Hopefully we'll have some fireworks on Fridays in Coney. But we will see a roller coaster get built. So that we will see. Another track, exactly, another track for the album. Good to see a lock load. First the walking commuter. Gabe sings. I didn't know Gabe sang. On a boat with my flippy flaps. Harlem. Harlem, yes. Harlem. The original spelling. Humid out here, guys. It is very humid out here today. Even by the water. It's a little bit cooler down here by the water. It's really nice, but it's still really humid. Oh, we got a little wedding happening here. That's cool. It's a little bit of normalcy. Love it. Harlem is popular today. Bride alert. That's right. Bride alert. You're enjoying this, Jacqueline? I'm glad you're enjoying this. Don't you love those bells? I'll try to ring one if I'm away from people. I don't want to bother them because the bell is rather loud. But it's fun to ring. No, Paul, not exactly, Paul. 2 weeks after the Brooklyn Bridge, actually, let me get a shot of the Brooklyn Bridge so I can tell you the story of the elephants there. Hold on. Let me get you a shot of the Brooklyn Bridge, and I will talk to you about the elephants. Let me just make sure I'm away from people here. No insect sightings. There were insect sightings the other day when it was like 70 degrees. All right, so you have to understand something. Get down, get to the chopper, get down. So you have to remember when the Brooklyn Bridge was completed in 1883, this was a big deal. Nobody ever seen a structure this big and tall before. To walk over the bridge, it was an exciting journey. It was like walking on the moon, and anyone could do it. 2 weeks after the Brooklyn Bridge opens up, the bridge has its first major tragedy. It's a beautiful spring day in May 1883. Somebody screams out, "Oh my God, a cable snap!" A cable does not snap, but it causes a massive stampede, a massive crush of humans. And now, if you remember, we just walked down a really narrow stairway coming off the bridge. That narrow stairway is where 12 people were crushed to death trying to get off the bridge. For the next year, for the bridge's first year in existence, nobody wanted to walk across the bridge. People were quite scared of the bridge. So the only people who used the bridge were people for commerce, people who had to work, people who had to make money. And for the most part, people were kind of scared to use the bridge. So enter P.T. Barnum. It's ass. You hate it? Then why are you here? Time to leave. Time to go, man. Go to Florida, man. Hold on. We got some wise guys over here. It says that New York is ass. Then go to fucking Florida. Go to fucking Florida. Go to fucking Florida. New York City is ass. Then go to Florida. Go back to Florida. Go back to your coddled suburban life where all the architecture is the same. And you know what's the big thing to do in the day? Oh my God, we're gonna go to Walmart. We're gonna go to Walmart. We're gonna go to Walmart. We're gonna go to Disney Springs. There's gonna be all this fake history around me. The relaxation of a strip mall. I can't wait. Suburbia and the suburban monoculture. There's too much life here. There's too much authenticity. I can't even pronounce the words. Anyway, they're going back to Tampa, Frank. I'm sorry. They're going back to Tampa. They're going back to Tampa. We're going to catch up to them again. Don't worry about it, guys. We're going to have some fun. Let's get back to the story of the Brooklyn Bridge. All right, so once again, like I stated before, when the bridge opened up for the first time, it was a big deal just to walk across the bridge. Imagine, for the first time in your life, you will see birds flying underneath you. You will be so high above the water, you would think you were flying in the air. So it was a big deal. And like I said, for the first 2 weeks the bridge was opened, the bridge was very, very crowded, full of people, because they needed to walk across the bridge. So 2 weeks after the bridge opens up, the bridge has a major tragedy. Somebody screams out, "Oh my God, a cable snapped!" A cable does not snap, but it causes a massive stampede. And through those narrow stairway that we walked down earlier in the stream, 12 people died in the crush of humanity trying to get off the bridge. So then for the next year, the Brooklyn Bridge is virtually empty, except for people who had to work in commerce and people who knew how safe the bridge was. The bridge is, 6 times the strength, over designed for its strength. So enter P.T. Barnum. P.T. Barnum, he had a museum down here at Park Road called the Americana Museum. Think of that museum as a circus sideshow kind of oddity kind of museum. Deformed babies, 2-headed cows, the entire city of Dublin recreated in matchsticks. Well, Mr. Barnum just happened to have 21 very large elephants at his disposal. And what he did was, on the bridge's first birthday, May 24th, 1884, he marches these 21 elephants and a bunch of other animals like giraffes and mountain lions and all that. He marches these elephants back and forth across the bridge in lockstep to prove how strong the bridge is. And it brings confidence back into the bridge. And then after that, the bridge is more popular than ever, and that's why we had to build the the Manhattan Bridge and the Williamsburg Bridge. And those are our 2 fucks from Florida. They're lucky they're walking that way. They're so lucky they're walking that way. Anyway, so there you go. There is a story of 21 elephants and P.T. Barnum walking over the bridge. And I, for one, love New York. Florida is ass. And I lived in Florida. I would beat them. I lived in Florida for 9 months. Do you know what happened? You know what happened when I lived in Florida? I almost fucking killed myself because it was so fucking boring. Anyway, let's look at the greatest city in the world, shall we? Look at that shot. My voice is out of sync. We're having sync issues with the Prism Live.
No, I love these things. You got more questions.
There's nothing like that where you live. Yeah, I know. No, Florida's not fun at all. You go to Florida to die. I know, Neil. Look at that beautiful sky, though. That's pretty wild. Florida does scare the bejesus out of me, too. And I got relatives down there. Yeah, they said they're from Florida and they can't wait to go back to Florida. So good. Let them go back. I don't need y'all here. You gotta really come up to me and say New York is ass and don't think I'm gonna have retribution. Like, there's gonna be retribution for that shit. You're in Brooklyn Bridge Park. You're in Brooklyn. You're on the wrong side of the river, baby. I gotta stay off the crack, Bobby Dillis. That's right. Yes, DeSantis is making sure that Florida gets screwed. Just look at their youth and how they behave. Pensacola is fun for about 2.5 days. Look at this view. Wow, look at that shot there of Statue of Liberty. Look at this. Alex, they wanted attention, Alex. Look at that. Wow. Hello, watching from Amsterdam. I know, even there in Georgia. Wow. Florida is overrated, yes. I wouldn't say it's expensive, but it is overrated. And this drone right here. Look at this drone. Hello, drone. I think if they keep it up, they will see what the fish is. Look at that. Look at that. We don't have a sunset, but it is a pretty view. Look at that water steaming off of the harbor there. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. I feel you, Jacqueline. Thank you so much. Look at that. Let's use this. Let's super zoom it. Let's super zoom it, guys. Wow, look at that. Staten Island Ferry. Off and it just, that's what the tourists do. Hey, that's what the tourists do. That's what the tourists do. Yes, God is in the, yeah, Florida is God's waiting room. Thank you so much. That's what I wanted to say. One of those places. Exactly. How can many people be so alone? Yeah, you're in Florida. Exactly. It looks like a mountain range in the background, right? That's just New Jersey. That's just New Jersey. Right? Brooklyn, baby. Isn't that a gorgeous sky? iPhone 12 Pro, everyone. iPhone 12 Pro with this insane view right here. Well, I'm glad I could bring I'm glad, Dirty, I could bring a little bit of NYC to the Midwest. Good to see your photos from around New York. Good to see your photos from around New York. Yeah, at least it didn't throw a snowball at me, right? At least it didn't throw a snowball at me. That's the $1 million shot right there of the Statue of Liberty. 351 feet, 1 inch tall. And then in the background, you see the cranes there. Those are the cranes of the Port of Bayonne. And then you got that little fort building sticking in there. That's Castle William right there. Castle William right there, peeking into the shot. Governor's Island. Brooklyn strong indeed. The giraffes in the background. That's right. Brooklyn Honcho with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Brooklyn Honcho, for the $5. That's right. Bring me your tired, your huddled masses. Remember, that's on the statue. That's right. Where's the Verrazano? Good to see you, Nicholas. We cannot see the Verrazano from this vantage point, but it is further south. So this is New York Harbor, and the Verrazano Bridge is in this direction right there. Yeah, you know, actually today is the anniversary of the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire. A very sad day. No, those cranes aren't AT-ATs. No, they're not. The AT-ATs have landed. The AT-ATs have landed. There you go, John. Brooklyn Honcho, thank you so much for the $5, man. Y'all bought my beer. You bought everything. Yes, our soccer stadium is Liberty Stadium. Oh, I didn't know that. It's pretty cool. Yes, the brown building right here. It's not Dutch. We don't have any buildings left over from the Dutch era, unfortunately. Everything burned down after the Dutch era. Ouch. It's okay. They did it with a smile on their face. It's all good. You see how loud the bells are, guys? Let me show you the bells. I'll see you later, Dirty. Enjoy the Call of Duty. They rang the bell right behind me here. So you heard the bell. Thanks for putting me in your recommended list there, Dirty. All right, let's go on. That was really, I wasn't expecting it, but you know what? They did it with a smile on their face. They didn't do it maliciously, so it's all good. We continue on. We continue on. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Let me see. Is the Dutch Reformed Church still at? I think it still exists. Yeah, I think it does. How deep is the water? New York Harbor at its deepest gets around 95, 92 feet deep. Those cranes do. Oh, it's called the Brown Building. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I probably did, but forgot. Apollo Creek. Get a rocket. Yeah, there's a church from the 1600s. That's true. There's a church from the 1600s out in Staten Island. Yeah, it's not that deep. 90 feet is pretty deep. Not crazy deep. All right, we're gonna go down these steps and up that bridge. How can you know? Yeah, New York is ass. Comparing it to fucking suburbia, those kids clearly have no culture. But why are they here to begin with? If New York is ass, did mommy and daddy dump them here because they need time alone? These are things we have to ask ourselves. All right, let's walk up the bridge here. Let's get some exercise, because we want to get that view again. We want to see this view again. We got Well, the Jehovah's Witnesses here in New York, basically, when they owned the building behind this apartment building here, was the Watchtower. It was a printing press. So they had a big printing press in the old Pfizer factory building. Yeah, maybe they didn't get invited to spring break. That's how boring they are. They didn't get invited to spring break. I know. Girl in the curl, I know, man. They're lucky that it's me they're telling that to. I don't think people realize. I know, it's true. It is not worth it to dwell on Floridians. So, sorry, Florida. Good to see Jose Torres. Uepa, Puerto Rico. Good to see all my Puerto Rican brethren. Exactly. I know, we take this plague seriously. I think we do. Florida does have its charms. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm not saying it does not. But the people got to be a little bit more classy, for God's sake. It's as clean as it was about 150 years ago. 2 days ago, there was a dolphin sighting in the East River. And not that far from here either. Speak for myself. There you go. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Yeah, pretty nice apartments, but a lot of these apartments are empty because, as my wife puts it, it's like living in a clown house because there's no 90-degree angle walls in here. So if you want to make cabinetry, everything has to be custom. So about 40% of these apartments are occupied. We had the whale in the winter. We had 3 dolphins the other day, and that was in Williamsburg. So that's pretty wild. Eating bath salts. Jesus Christ. Yes. That's the Florida tradition of eating bath salts. Because after all, there's nothing to do in Florida other than to go to Disney World and eat bath salts. It is very overpriced. Actually, these townhouses were originally supposed to sell for about 15 million to 25 million. But because of their really weird layouts, they now sell for about 6 to 8 million. You can see right inside this guy's house. I'm kind of tempted to look into the house. So let's do this. There's our super zoom. I love Disney World too. So look at this, guys. Ready? Here we go. Let's go inside one of these apartments. Look, I got a big piece of art. A big old piece of art on the wall. And so my wife is an interior decorator, and she did furnish one of these apartments, and she said it was a nightmare finishing these apartments because, like I said, the angles of the walls are all weird. Basically, the apartments, the townhouses, are built around the view. So living there is secondary than the view. I would kind of want to still live there, to be honest. Who would want to live here? People who want an awesome view of the city. But I don't know how it would feel about people like me coming. But then again, this bridge will close at 9 o'clock tonight. Anyone famous living there? Not. Look, it's the triple cantilever of the Brooklyn Queens Expressway. We can see the triple cantilever perfectly from here. Here is an engineering marvel from 1955 where they stacked the street in 3 levels. The traffic moving away from us is southbound traffic making its way out to the Verrazano Bridge and New Jersey, and the upper lane is coming towards Queens. And then the very top is the Brooklyn Promenade. The triple cantilever, soon to be torn down and completely reconstructed. It's going to be nuts when they begin doing that. There are parts of Brooklyn more expensive than Manhattan. Yes, they are. But it's all subjective. It's all subjective. It depends on what kind of building you're living in. It depends on what kind of street you're on. It depends on how many square feet you have. It depends on how close or far away you are from the subway. It depends on how close you are or far away from Central Park. It's many, many variables. Construction for the triple cantilever should begin in about a year or 2. This is where they filmed the Beastie Boys music video, was right here, and this whole building didn't exist. Right? It smells like smoke over. It smells like car exhaust over here. So when we go up this ramp here, the signal may get a little weird, guys. So please bear with me. We may be in a bad signal area. So please bear with me as we make our way up the ramp here. Yeah, it's gonna take longer because of the pandemic. No, it's broken. It's broken. It's broken, Diana. It is crumbling apart. I think it's I want to say it's Check Yourself is the video that's made here. But please believe me when I say a Beastie Boys video has been filmed here. How long? Oh, I don't know what that has to do with the live stream right now, but I've been married for 5 years. Going great, JJ. Hope you're doing well. All right, please bear with me because we may be in a bad signal area.
Go down here, right? And you
oh, these guys are riding down the crazy hill. Mrs. Calabash is an awesome lady. All right, let me go over here. You know what we'll do? We'll walk down. We will walk down Columbia Heights for a little bit here. Dined on the boat. Nice. Never been to this part of Brooklyn before. Well, I'm here now. You're here now. Yeah, roughly 270 cars, trucks, and buses pass along the Triple Cantilever every day. Every day. It's literally crumbling. Yes, it's literally. It only has about, I think, I heard 10 or 8 years left in its lifespan. So the Triple Cantilever needs to be restored. No, we're in Brooklyn Heights, ABX girl. We are in Brooklyn Heights. Williamsburg is about 1.5 miles to the north from where I'm walking right now. Yeah, Jennifer Connelly lives, I want to say she lives either on this block or the next block down. This is like no other tour, that's right. One of the most expensive neighborhoods to live, Alex. One of the most expensive neighborhoods in the city. What about those 100-year-old buildings? There's buildings older than 100 years old. Some of these buildings date back to the 1860s, even as early as the 1830s. Yeah, we got Jennifer Connelly, Emily Blunt. I know her building's coming up. I love Emily Blunt, by the way. So that's why I know where she lives. Emily Blunt lives right here. And then further down, townhouse on Henry Street. Let me show you. Emily Blunt's apartment building is coming up. And Jennifer Connelly, I want to say she lives like either over here on Willow or she might have a townhouse apartment up here. This is Emily Blunt's apartment building, this white one right here. And she does live on the top, but I do not know what side of the building she's on. Yeah, the St. George Hotel is very old, yeah. Yep, she's an American citizen now. But this is where she lives, right here. As we continue down. I don't know what side she lives on. No, I don't. I don't know what side she lives on. Yeah, but right, that's right. That's right. Jake Gyllenhaal was not that far from here. I always forget where he lives too. All right, John Cranston is still married to her. Okay. Yeah, Maggie. It was Maggie Gyllenhaal who lived out here. That's right, Maggie Gyllenhaal lived out here, not Jake. It was Maggie, and not that far from here. Not that far from here. Look at this old one. It's an old house here. Got the wood framing. That's ancient. This building is under renovation. I think it's finished now. Yep. The renovation on that building is finally finished. Good to see your rocks. I'm walking on Columbia Heights in Brooklyn Heights. And good to see Ivy Lynn. The groovy grandma's in the house. That's right. Many years ago. I'm kind of walking up a hill. Oh, Paul Beatty is Jennifer Connelly's husband. Ah, I did not know that. Cool. Did I find a store that sells boneless bananas by you? No. No, I have not. All right, we're coming up to Pierpont Street now. And we're going to get one last view of the skyline for everyone, because now more of the buildings should be lit up. Good to see you, 1400 Deadwood. Welcome on into the show. Nice, Neil. I miss my days working downtown as a bike messenger, smoking a joint in the World Trade Center Plaza next to the Sphere, and the late 90s, man. The late 90s. When you get a young and restless. I don't know the middle name of Pierpont. That's a good question. I do not know. Yeah, it's getting dark now. The sun has set. We didn't get much of a sunset today because it went behind the clouds. But let's get that one last view before we head on over to City Point. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. Yes, it is sticky right now, Graham. It is sticky right now. It is so humid out here today. Look at this. Yes. Does it get more New York than this? I don't know. I don't know. Statue of Liberty. Governor's Island. The ventilation shaft for the Montague Street Tunnel. Let's look at Lower Manhattan. World Trade Center. #1 World Trade Center right there in the middle of the shot. New York by Frank Gehry right there. The Municipal Building and the Jenga Building right there. The Brooklyn Bridge. 1 Manhattan Square, also known as the Cheese Grater Building. Empire State Building right there. Let's use the super zoom and do the one last panorama for everyone. Brooklyn Bridge, Empire State Building. Come on, camera, you can do it. There you go. So we have walked over the bridge. Wow, look at the Jenga building shining in the afterglow. Municipal building right there. You can just see the Statue of Civic Fame on the top of it. That purple building at the bottom of the screen, that is Pier 17, the South Street Seaport. And then the boat down there, that's the Wavertree from 1885. And then we have that really, really thin building coming into the shot. 161 Maiden Lane. Look at the building is leaning towards the right. Can you see the building leaning towards the right? Yeah, I can see the building leaning towards the right, but can you see the building leaning towards the right? A little bit of Gershwin and you'll be good indeed, John. And then there's number 1 World Trade Center right there in the middle of the screen. The building with the white lights on top, the AIG building. The building with the green point on green pyramid on top with the white light. That is the Bank of Manhattan building, 40 Wall Street. Good to see you, Shields. Can you see the lean? I can see the lean. Is leaning almost 4 feet to the north. I ain't gonna live in that building. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care if you get buy my rent in there. I ain't living in there. Let's keep on going. Yeah, it was built in Liverpool. The boat was actually built in Liverpool, Paul. It's 55 Water Street. That's where I used to work. There's Staten Island Ferry Terminal, the South Ferry. And also the Governor's Island, the Lower Manhattan Maritime Building with the 3 arches right there. That's where you pick up your Governor's Island boat. Get that orange boat, that's the Staten Island Ferry. Is it supposed to lean? No, it's not. Not supposed to lean. There's Ellis Island right there. There is Statue of Liberty right there. $1 billion shot indeed. And then we have that large concrete structure with the white lights on it. That is the ventilation shaft for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. But you may have seen that movie. You may have seen that in the movie Men in Black. Awesome getting there once you get going. Oh, absolutely, 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 Kevin. We'll have a couple of beers, man. We always wonder what's in 55 Water Streets. Inside 55 Water Street, when I worked, there used to be the S&P 500 backup site. That's no longer there. There's a couple of insurance companies now inside of that building, and a couple of brokerage firms. What's Governor's Island? Governor's Island is an island that used to be our Coast Guard station here. It used to be the largest Coast Guard station on the East Coast. But today this is a New York City park. And in May, we will go out to Governor's Island to see what's going on the island. So there you have it. Depository Trust Company. No. The S&P 500 used to be 55 Water, though, back in the day. Not anymore. Not since 2003. Not since 2003. Have a great night, Frank. Thank you so much for joining us. Good to see you, Alfred. We are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We're not done. We are not done. Yeah, it used to be Chemical back a long time ago, John. Oh my God, long time ago, man. There you go. One of the founding fathers of Brooklyn, Hezekiah Beers Pier. Oh, so that's the middle name, Beers Pierpont. That's good to know. Right? And we're never done. That's right. Good to see you, Dave. Nice view indeed. Look at that sky, right? And you see just the tip of the Chrysler Building. That's right. Let's zoom in one last time on the very tip of the Chrysler Building. There's the Chrysler Building right there with 1 Vanderbilt kind of hazy in the haze right there, the fog. And look at the cheese grater building. Look at how the cheese grater building is glowing right there. That's kind of cool. And yeah, just a tip. Just a tip. Just a tip, people. People, just a tip. Good to see you, Richard. Look at that Empire State Building. Look at how beautiful that is. Empire State Building right there. My beautiful Brooklyn Bridge. And then, of course, the gold statue of civic fame right there on top of the municipal building. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's walk a little bit of downtown Brooklyn, shall we? We will go to Ellis Island. It looks like a cheese grater too. That's what we call it, the cheese grater building. That's why we call it the cheese grater building. All right, let's walk down Fulton Street. I never get tired of that site either, Deming. That's why I can never live anywhere else. I bought the Brooklyn Bridge a few years ago from the Corcoran Group for the bargain basement price of $14.5 million. And I will sell you the Brooklyn Bridge for $15.5 million. Oh, how you miss. Come on back. We ain't going anywhere. All right, one last act to our 3-act play today. We're now going to make our way over to City Point here in Brooklyn, and City Point is a mixed-use development. It's a little bit of a mall, a little bit of a hotel, and a whole bunch of apartments. We're going to make our way over to the Brooklyn Studios, where we're going to see some people do some acrobatics. Let's do it. So it's just about 7:30 right now. I heard that people will be performing until 9 o'clock. So we should catch the last hour. Hopefully there'll be some people there. Hopefully there'll be some people there. We'll see. It's so quiet out here today. You just see some. How can you see aerialists in Times Square? I mean, okay, granted, people jump over other people, but do you see people twirling from fabric? I'm guarantee you, I'm going to show you something that you do not see in Times Square. Neil, they did let me live stream from the Brooklyn Historical Society. The only problem is that there is a terrible cell phone signal inside the building. There is an awful, awful, awful cell phone signal in the building. Oh, these guys are going to fight for the parking spot here. It's very quiet here in downtown, in Brooklyn Heights. Yeah, it's kind of amazing how fast the Empire State Building was built. My wife would love these windows right here. My wife will be all about these windows. Artsy fartsy. That's Times Square. Ha! It's for tourists. I will keep doing my Jeremy Irons impressions until the day I die. Let's hang a left here on Remsen and make our way towards downtown Brooklyn. I love these houses down here. This is the first. You want to be in the vlog? I am the Casey Neistat of the vlog. I am the Casey Neistat of the vlog. See, I freaked them out. Yes. 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 To be in the vlog. They want to be in the vlog. I scared him. I totally scared him away. This is great. Good to see you, real namaste. True Brooklyn indeed. When they heard my voice echo off the buildings across the street, they wrote watch alert, yeah. No, I'm not going to do live streams with my wife, Alex, because people like to pry into my private life too much. So I keep my private life private. So, unfortunately, people have been far too demanding, wanting apartment tours of my house and seeing my wife. So, no lifetime for you, no. They're not undercovers, no. They had Jersey plates on their car. Most cops wouldn't say want to be in the vlog, by the way. So they wouldn't do that. They say, you making a video? That's how they would do it. They'll go, you making a video? They wouldn't say vlog. Just trust me on it. It's like a Brooklyn thing. It's a Brooklyn thing, all right? It's a Brooklyn thing. And I'll show them the bathroom and toilet. Look at that beautiful moon, though. La luna bella. La luna. Oh! Oh, on motorbikes. Okay. Oh, wow. Motorbikes in a sphere. We used to do that in Coney Island, Christine. They did that in Times Square. I do not smoke cigars. I used to smoke cigars in my mid-20s. Right? Owen gets the reference. Owen got the reference. E bella luna. E bella luna. Cue the barking dogs. And bella luna. Oh! That's right. That's right. Dean Martin was always correct when he said that. Dean Martin, the dean of life. Dean Martin. Hey, what is it? With the 2.5 hour mark of the stream, yeah, this is where I start losing it. This is where I start losing it. Snap out of it. Yeah, downtown Brooklyn used to have many cigar shops back in the day. Yes, indeed. Good evening, Ange. Good to see you. Welcome to Brooklyn Heights. I will hold it together, Brooklyn Heights. I will hold it together. Rosemary Clooney. She made a pretty good son there. Without Rosemary Clooney, we wouldn't have the George. It's dark on this street. All you can see is the moon. Saludos, bienvenidos, Mexico. Yeah, like that. I got that crazy look in my eyes. Got that crazy look in my eyes. Keeps everyone far away from me. Because I am the Casey Neistat of the vlog. Number one, baby. Number one, the Casey Neistat, once again. Oh, she's his aunt. Oh, whoops, sorry. I thought that was his mother, Rosemary Clooney. That's his aunt. Okay. All right. Learn something new every stream. You love the smell of the pipes. I used to smoke the big, disgusting cigars for some reason. Yeah, it's very dark on the wide angle, so I might have to go to the 1X camera here. I think I am going to do that. Let's go to the 1X. Because it is dark on this street. Hello from Haiti. Good to see you. Letterman interview. Yes, I saw that, John. I got to see that. And the sugar daddy. Yeah, number one, baby. The sugar daddy. Number one, baby. That number one. If you pass over Clinton Street, I will be careful, Dylan. Ooh, yeah. I like that song, it's fine. Yeah, the 1X is a lot lighter. Good to see you. Powers Law. Hello, funky music indeed. I gotta go to Greenpoint. You gotta go to Greenpoint tomorrow, get some Polish food. Nice. Good to see you, Prulzy. Welcome home. Welcome from Friday. Hello from the future. Hello from the future. How's Friday going along? Bienvenidos, Mexico. Yes, exactly. 1400, exactly, man. That's why I smoked them. I used to smoke those cigars. I was such an obnoxious asshole when I smoked cigars. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I'm a Scorpio, and I was a real obnoxious asshole when I smoked cigars. Pat Benatar's from Greenpoint? I didn't know that. Wow. Somebody getting a pedicure in there. I love Pat Benatar. Some good music. Just entered Friday. Nice. It's Friday. Whatever happened to that girl? Yeah, I think smoking cigars gave me bad lungs there, Craig. But without smoking a cigar, I would not have my deep, deep voice. Starring Rebecca Black. Rebecca Black is Friday. Hello from Europe, Slovenia. Dumpster diving, yeah. Pat Bennett, Pat Benatar was from UK. Is she from UK? I don't know. New York City is so beautiful. Brooklyn City Hall, today known as Butto Hall, right there. I'm gonna have to do some research when I get home about Pat Benatar. Yep, Brooklyn City Hall, 1860s. I want to say 1863, maybe 1865. The cupola burned like 2 times. The cupola. And how many live streams do you hear the word cupola being used? Well, maybe on Ariel's live streams, but not mine. Well, not anyone else's but mine. Pat Benatar was from Polish descent. Interesting. But was she from Greenpoint? Is the question. Frank Cupola, that cupola up there, that cupola up there. The piece of the building. We're impatiently waiting for the lights. Here we go. All right. Time to walk down Fulton Street. I wonder if I'm going to have to go to jury duty in a few months. Me and my father got called to jury duty right as the pandemic was beginning. They haven't sent us another letter, so I wonder what's going to happen. When am I going to go on the cyclone? Well, I have to sneak you guys onto the cyclone nowadays. I used to have people who used to run the ride who would let me live stream on the ride. Now it's a lot harder for me to live stream, so I have to sneak you guys on. So maybe on the 9th of April, we'll ride the cyclone. So fingers crossed. That I do not know where they filmed One Fine Day. That I do not know. What is jury duty? Michael, jury duty is when you have to be part of a trial, and a trial into a verdict. Either guilty, not guilty, or somewhere in the middle. Yeah, we do need special pockets for our phones. Yes, we do. So, I'm going to do my best to sneak you guys on the ride, but yeah, nobody really skateboarding there. Yeah, it's a quiet night. Ah, you call it jury service in the UK. Interesting. So it's like the same thing, just with a slightly different name. Moon's looking really cool above Brooklyn here. Here's Fulton Street. So I'm going to walk down Fulton. Never been called? Really? Never been called for jury duty? Aren't you lucky? Hold on to my gimbals, I will. I'm holding on, baby. I'm holding on. If you hold on that gimbal, if you hold on for that gimbal, things will go your way. Hold on that gimbal way. We're getting nuts. Even strangers are laughing at me singing Wilson Phillips songs with different lyrics. We're getting nuts. Who sings that anyway, right? Who the hell sings that anyway? Only the Dutch. Only in America. Exactly, Brooklyn Honcho, that's what they do every time I go to jury duty. I play crazy. Yeah, Wilson Phillips, Wilson Phillips, people. Wilson Phillips. I smell Chinese food. Wow, look at this. It's all wild out here on the street. It's all wild out here, Everyone wilding on the streets. Good to see you from Serbia. To be honest, I love going to jury duty, but you know. Cupola and Wilson Phillips in the same stream. That Panda Express, I could smell the food emanating from that Panda Express. Yeah, no, that Jeep shouldn't be there. No, I have to agree there. You got your wrench? Awesome. I can make this light. This is J Street I'm crossing here. Here's J Street. There's a few more blocks. Couple of more blocks till we get to City Point. Wow, a lot of people smoking weed on this street today. Tell you what, if I need a buzz of anything, I just come down to Fulton Street here and breathe deep. If it smells like weed now this much, what's going to happen when it's legalized? It's going to be just like one long street of smoke shops, I guess, right? Oh, I think it was that car. I think that car, they were as the kids call it, steam boxing it. The kids were steam boxing the car. Or hot boxing the car. That's another version of the word. Not cold, Michael. I'm nice and warm. I'm gonna walk wearing a t-shirt. Nice out here, to be honest. Hey, it's a hot box, right? It's hot box. Hot box. I've heard steam box too, but hot box is more correct. And now I smell onion rings. Wow, where do I smell onion rings coming from? I'm smelling everything out here. I'm smelling onion rings and weed and all of them 4 major food groups. Nah, this is a bus only street. So you're not supposed to be driving a car on this street. See, you're supposed to turn off right there, but not everyone does that. Yeah, that guy runs shirtless. It's warm out here. It's warm out here. It's not cold. Yeah, weed and munchies do go together. Like a Wow, we are almost to our final destination. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Waitress, didn't notice that. All right, we're on Abolition Place now. This is where there was a building here that dates back to the Underground Railroad era. It's on this block right here. Yeah, we've been on now for 2 hours and 55 minutes. And we're gonna go to one more spot here. We're gonna see if anyone is rehearsing inside of the City Point space. So we'll see some aerialists perform for a little bit. And let's also see the progress of number 9 decal Brooklyn. This will be at the same height as the Chrysler building. That's right, Neil, 227 Duffield. And here comes the soon-to-be tallest building in all of Brooklyn. Welcome to... I am officially a rock star. That's right, girl in the curl. Hey now, I'm a rock star. I got my game on. Show play. And now, I'm a rock star. Get your game on. Get ready. All that living is blah, blah. All right, here it is. We're in Albee Square. And wow, look at that. A lot of progress on that building. 9 decal. Smash Moz. There it is. It's the soon to be. It kind of looks like the Towering Inferno building. Kind of has that black look to it at angles at like the Towering Inferno. There it is, 9 decal, soon to be the tallest building in all of Brooklyn. Only shooting stars break the mold. All right, let's go into City Point. Best singing you ever heard, right? Like a voice of an angel. All right, guys. Let me put on my mask because I have been maskless for the last few minutes. Oh my God, he's playing the yada 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 song. Yada 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 yada. It's going to be as tall as the Chrysler Building, so roughly 1,400 feet tall. Yada 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 yada. Nursery rhymes. Is it just me, or does it sound like old nursery rhymes? Yada 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 yada. Ruin it for everyone, huh? That little yachty had to just ruin it. All right. Our final location on our tours today. There you go, Michael. That's what he's called. That's what the kids call him nowadays, huh? That's a long name there. It's a long name there. All right, into City Point we go. Yada, 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 yada. You're more than welcome, Diana. Ooh, nice and warm in here. Oh, there you go. 9 decal. There you go, a little over 1,000 feet. RGB is in like a interior point that we cannot get to right now. So unfortunately we cannot see the Ruth Bader Ginsburg statue today. It's in an interior thing that we got to get access to with a ticket. Alex Rocha with a €5 super chat. Thanks for the satisfying New York exploration. You're more than welcome, Alex. Ooh, what do we have going on here? Ooh, we have people performing, guys. We got people performing. What is going on here? Whoa. What are they doing? Whoa. They're moving this big apparatus here. Wow. What is going on here? Looks like they're moving this over. Let's see. Let's walk around the side here. See if we can see anyone else doing anything in here. It looks like they're moving that. And then she's having a Zen moment. Just doing a little stretching. What's going on? Let's see through the door here. Oh, it's here. They moved it. Well, we got our exclusive. I was not expecting it to be moved already, but here it is. So I thought she was going to be inside of a building. It's not inside of an interior space, but they seem to have moved her here. So here's Ruth Bader Ginsburg in bronze, everyone. Exclusive look here. It looks like chocolate, right? It's bronze. 7 feet 2 inches tall, 650 pounds of bronze. Kind of amazing. I want to say she's hollow. I want to say she's only 650 pounds, so I would say she's hollow. Really looks like her. They really got her features here really nice. Wow. Wow, I was not expecting this. Look at that, guys. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Now, right? What an honor indeed. All right, I think these guys are still. It looks like they're done for the night. It looks like they're setting up something here. So I think we're gonna get going here. She does look like chocolate. Yes, she does. Yeah, they got to do a mural of her outside of Madison High School, Neil. And Danielle Mastrion might be the one painting that. Not confirmed, though. Hey, how many aerialists does it take to set up a rigging? Well, we're going to have to come back here in a few days to see what's going on. All right, let's go home. My feet are beginning to hurt. We're at 3 hours and 5 minutes in the stream, so I think I'm gonna go home now. I think I'm ready to go home. Oh, that was fun. Hello, Marcos. Well, we didn't see any aerialists, but at least we got to see Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That was kind of, yeah, my dogs are barking and the beer is calling. Good to see you, Lady Orleans. Let's go to the subway. Let's go to the subway. Let's hop on the train. Let's go on the subway. I've never tried this entrance before. Let's see how it is. I have never tried this entrance before. I do wear sneakers. I wear Nike running sneakers. Hours. I am used to. Get past, baby. No, Luke, don't drop out on me just yet. Stay with me. Oh my God. All right. We made it through the buffer zone. We made it through the buffer zone. Yay. All right. That's why I don't use that side of the station. I have no signal over there. Well, guys, did you guys enjoy it? I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I have 2 minutes till my train. Yeah, I was kind of running after the train, but I wanted to say goodnight to all of you guys. All right, you're more than welcome, everyone, for our lovely little walk around New York City today. It certainly was fun, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for the PayPal links. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this little walk and jaunt around New York City. You're more than welcome there, John. Always a good stream indeed. Sorry that I showed you a guy peeing over there. There's a guy peeing over there. All right, guys. Well, it is always fun taking you guys around Brooklyn and around New York City and Manhattan. But my feet hurt. And this time, I'm sorry, guys, there was a guy peeing right there. And now he's walking up the stairs like nothing happened. Well, this has certainly been a very eventful and it's live, baby. It's a live stream. You never know what you're going to get. You're more than welcome, Katya and CB Earthing, Girl in the Curl, and Stephanie Stearns. Brooklyn Honcho, I will be definitely on tomorrow, so stand by for that. My Mia, have a great night. Ivy Lynn, Groovy Grandma, have a great night. Owen, have a great night. Maria O, Sunshine After the Rain. John Lore, have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones. I want you to cherish the moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ooh, I got the car all to myself. Good night, guys. Good night. Time to get some snacks. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.